Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Middle-earth, and last time we left off, Golodir had decided he wants to go back to Carn Dum and avenge his daughter Lorniel. So, Miss Marcellene is ready to get started with that.
Dunakar will bring my vengeance.
Yes, I know. You are ready for vengeance, and we will go and deliver it.
Heartened by the gift of Dunakar from Elrond of Rivendell, Golodir prepares to assail Carn Dum and drive the sword into the unseen heart of Mordirith, the murderous steward of Angmar. Courage may bring hope, but a thirst for vengeance could spell doom.
He's an idiot. But, you know, that's besides the point. Alright, Golodir. What are we doing?
How can I be of service?
It seems my long imprisonment in Carn Dum has served us well. We have come far into the Witch King's keep unnoticed. It would be folly to think, though, that our fortune will hold. Already, Mordirith may be aware of our presence. Steel yourself for the battle ahead. I have a few words of advice to offer you other than to warn you that Mordirith is a master of trickery and illusion. He will try to break your resolve with his words. Do not let him. Eat to your hope and trust your companions. Shall we go now? After I eat. Because, yeah, eating's probably a good idea here. We have exactly one hope token, which we may end up having to use. But I will hold on to that for the moment. Steel yourself, as Mordirith will try many things to break our resolve. Greetings. After spending so much time in my care, I am surprised you have returned so quickly, Golodir. Have you spent so little time mourning your daughter? Villain, I would have died in her place. And it would have been better for you if I had. I can say that you have learned nothing from all my patient instruction. Perhaps simply viewing others through the palantir was not enough. Come now, Golodir, let your lessons continue. You see, Golodir, over the long years of this age, many have tried to resist Angmar. All have failed. Do you wish to join in these countless failures and death? You are a keyword. Completed Angmar Slayer, huh? Those who opposed the Witch King did so for many reasons. Some sought freedom from Angmar's yoke, others sought glory, and yet others sought revenge. However, no matter which drove them, what flame burned in their hearts, that flame was extinguished. Angmar citizen. It just says Angmar citizen. Fallen hero. I'll let Golodir take out his anger on this guy. Didn't really want to kill the fallen heroes, but I guess they're not really there either. Even I, dear Golodir, learned the folly of opposing the Witch King, a lesson I learned from his very hand. As he instructed me, all was torn away. Thoughts of family, of brothers in arms, of friends and companions. Once my lessons were complete, the man I had been was gone. Even I, one of the Witch King's greatest foes, had become but his servant. So, Golodir, if you still hold your fool's hope, continue. Do I really have to? I guess so. I guess we are in a way putting them out of their misery. Okay, yeah. This is about where I want to be using that hope token. The Witch King built this, his throne room, to celebrate his power. Now Mordirith sits upon his throne as steward. Where is he? Mordirith, show yourself. Enough for your illusions and lessons. But Father, there is one last lesson to be taught. Wait, no, you are not her. You are another illusion. Am I? Am I really Father? Does it truly matter? Does it change all that has been lost in your futile attempt to shatter the Iron Crown? Mother was lost, friends uncounted slain. And for what? Only for you to see your beloved daughter lying dead before the gates of Carn Dum. Give up in this vain pursuit, Father. It is folly to behold your hope. There is no shame in surrendering when you have lost so very much. No. No. My friends, please help me dispel this horrible illusion. Yeah, you are not Lorniel. Lorniel would not have spoken that way. Enough. Well, Golodir, it seems nothing will make you see the truth of my words. As if my words cannot convince you of the folly, falling in battle before me will. See, Golodir, I cannot be harmed. You are wrong, Mordirith. The light of Dunachar, Avenger of the West, shall strike you down. You shall not carry this day. Angmar shall never fall. Seems like the false king is not as strong as he would like us to believe. But he is propped up by his own hubris. This is not possible. Ugh. Where are you now, your words, false king? Watch out! False king, I am more justly a king than he who sits before my throne. Let us be done, Golodir. In the end, your victory here matters not. So be it. With the light of Dunachar, I strike thee down, false king. No! I have but one last reserve of strength, Golodir. You have done well, but the light of your blade was not enough. I leave you now. Perhaps, Golodir, we will meet again. Base coward!
What do you need?
Mordirith, the coward, has escaped us. But did you notice that the blade of Dunachar was still lodged within his breast? I wager the pain of that blade's light shall be a constant reminder of the evil he committed. While my revenge is not yet complete, I would wager there will be others who will complete the task. For now, I can take solace in this fact. A moment. Someone approaches. Oh, you have done well, young ones. Old woman, who are you? What are you doing here? Your questions will be answered in time. But for now, know that you have done me a great favor. What the heck? Sara Oakheart, what the heck are you doing? She has taken the palantir. It is gone, and with no way to follow her. I fear that we shall hear from that old woman again, and sooner than we would wish it.
What can I do for you?
What an unsettling end to our battle. I fear that there is much more to that old woman than what we see upon the surface. However, we cannot deal with that matter now. We should have had leave here before we are overrun with the Angmar or their servants. We should tarry here no longer. Are you prepared to leave? Yeah.
The gift of Dunakar, Avenger of the West, renewed Golodir's spirit, and with the sword he avenged the death of his daughter. But though Mordirith was weakened, he was not destroyed, retreating to nurse his hurts and plot revenge. How will this help us in our struggles? Will Sauron maintain control, or will another power claim Angmar?
I fear we have not seen the last of the false king.
Mordirith has been weakened, though not destroyed. The way through is open for others to finally throw down the false king. I wish that it had been I who had driven that fool creature back into the shadow, but it is enough to have done what I have done. I ask that, if you do return to Carn Dum, finish the work that we started. Strike down Mordirith. Although a creature such as he cannot be entirely destroyed, for he can simply recloak, such a loss for him will do a great victory for the free people of Eriador. Still, there is more I would ask of you. Of course there is. What do we have for a reward? Really nothing I want. So, what is worth the most? This two-handed sword. I will take that.
Would you do something for me?
The victory is an important one, though not as complete as I had first hoped. However, even the victory will give us a brief reprieve from the onslaught of the enemy. I would ask that news of our success be brought to my chieftain, Aragorn, son of Arathorn. You have met him then? He is at Rivendell. Go then to speak with my lord Aragorn in one of the guest rooms along the road that wind up the southern slope of the Belden Lodgers, and tell him of our deeds here. You don't want to mention the old woman that stole the palantir? I mean, that kind of is a really important point. You know? I mean, she stole a palantir? And she, like, knocked us both for a loop and stole a palantir. Okay? You're right, there's a little more to her than there appears to be on the surface. What did we get? Vial of the Swirling Waters. 20 to fate, 72 maximum morale, 101 physical mitigation. What we're using has 20 to fate, 180 resistance rating, 7 vitality, and on any common damage, 10% chance to reflect 22 damage. We might still hold on to that for a minute. Alright, sir.
How can I be of service?
I need to go to Rivendell, sir. Oh, wait. Yes, okay. For a second there, I thought I'd gotten the wrong stable. We're going to Rivendell. And of course, I guess if you hadn't seen, Miss Marcellene, wow, I almost called her Medriel, is wearing a nice new set of armor, especially for the occasion of going into Carn Dum again. She decided that she needed to look, I don't know, like she was prepared for war. So we got her, from the anniversary event, the whole set of the Unflagging Dragon cosmetics, because she had just enough anniversary tokens from last year to get it. She does have the helm too, but I'm not a big fan of helms, so while it is equipped, she's not wearing it. The rest of it looks great though. It actually looks really good on her. Maybe when it's a little lighter, we'll actually be able to see it. I also determined that it's not the best cosmetic set to dye, for the main reason that if she chooses to wear the helm, which is not likely, but if she were to choose to, it doesn't dye. So while everything else can be dyed to various degrees. Oh, hello, random person. I hope you're having fun. This part doesn't. So it's always going to be that dark red. Which kind of defeats the purpose of dyeing the set. Oh, wait. Now it can be dyed. Now, why couldn't it be dyed before? I have no clue. When I was testing this out, nope, see? I'm dyeing it, and it is not changing. So, there is that. So everything else dyes just fine. The shoulders. Chest. Oh, that's right. We need to look over here. Oh, maybe it is dying. Although, not very well. Well, we'll see about dyeing it. For now, though, we are going to take the helm back off. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of helms. And head in to talk to Aragorn. And I probably should have gotten off my horse. It would have been the polite thing to do.
You have earned great praise.
So Golodir did not perish, and the shadow of Angmar is, for the moment at least, weakened. I'm of a mind that even if Mordirith does finally fall, he may someday return, or another shadow of the enemy will take his place. Still, your efforts were valiant and deserving of praise, Marcellene. Your name will not be forgotten by the Dunedain of the North. What we have here. Again, nothing we really want. So we'll take what we'll get the most coin for.
Greetings.
Gandalf the Grey, currently in Bilbo's room on the first floor of the last homely house here in Rivendell, should be informed of the actions of this Sara Oakheart. You say you have encountered her several times before. Most curious. The theft of a palantir is no small matter, Marcellene. Few have knowledge of them. Fewer still can use them with purpose and accuracy. If this Oakheart is one of those few, her designs on such a powerful item bode very ill. Go now and speak with Gandalf. Hey, at least Aragorn is taking that seriously. Glad to know somebody does. Somebody's talking about the archway between North and South Free seems to be a lag threshold, and that it isn't the first time that they've had the game crash going through there. I want to say I did not have that either. Wasn't online or the internet between you and the server, which is in Amsterdam. Hello, folks of Middle-earth. Are you looking for friends to join your adventure? Perhaps you seeking help in raids, or maybe you crave some RP. We have it all. Come join Company the East Road and embark on a whole new adventure. Company open to all races and classes. Prepare to become a friend. Resistance is futile. Yeah, Company of the East Road has been around for a while. In fact, they are from Lorelin. They might even be on other servers, I don't know. I do recognize them from Lorelin. And they seem to be pretty nice, so if you happen to be on Meriadoc looking for a server, I would say they're a good one to go with. Now, Gandalf. Hello.
Why do you disturb me?
Aragorn has sent you. What's this, you say? The Palantir? Dolan?
Why do you disturb me?
Marcellene, I need to speak with you. I have heard of your adventures at Carn Dum, and I am concerned. Besides your strange encounters with her during your travels, I have never heard of this Sara Oakheart, and I am troubled by her. There are few now in this age who have even heard of the Palantir, much less be concerned enough with them to steal them. More so, they have now become dangerous, for Sauron possesses the Ithil Stone, which he has certainly bent to his will. Return to Golodir Gathporthnear and help him search for Sara Oakheart and the Palantir. I fear that only evil will come of these events. So, Gandalf is most displeased and very concerned about these events.
Megovanen, may I help you?
Well, first you can repair my stuff, although I don't know how a healer is repairing my armor. And then I would like to sell off a couple things. That will do for the month. Thank you kindly, sir. So, we are to return to Gathporthnear, and I debated briefly about just using my part, but who knows, I might actually need it. You know what, I probably won't, so we're actually going to use that. I was going to say, which will be funny because it should dehorse her as soon as she enters here. Well, I'm thinking about it. What is my reputation here? Council of the North. We are very close to ally with Council of the North. No complaints. No complaints at all.
What can I do for you?
Gandalf sent you to help me search for Sara Oakheart and the missing Palantir? Well, the search will be short, for one of my scouts has found her already. Outside Barad Gularan, the place where the Witch King studied his terrible arts. He has made no effort to conceal her whereabouts, but I can think of no reason that would be so. You will find Barad Gularan in the center of Nen Girth, an evil valley haunted by wights and other dread creatures. Yep, I know where it is, okay. Sara Oakheart was seen by the tower located at the most southeasterly of these bridges. Go and bring back the Palantir. And it says, talk to Sara Oakheart. And that takes us back to those evil towers. But of course, we will do that next time. Until then, bye for now.